I'm Caleb. Please like and subscribe.
Welcome back to another Crypto Bros
And I'm Holly Girl, live from Vegas.
podcast. Yeah, live from Vegas, number 47.
47, yeah. So, first off, before we get started, happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy,
Ollie.
happy birthday from all of us to you.
I didn't know Greg was going to sing. Hell.
Well, you guys didn't join in.
Well, no. I didn't know there was a queue.
There was. That was it.
So, yeah, so you're in Vegas. So,
I am.
tell us a little bit about your 40th birthday bungee jumping experience.
Okay, so before we get into that, I am going to have to thank everybody for all the birthday wishes. I can't even tell you guys, like, my phone kept dying over and over and over again because my notifications were out of control. But I can tell you that I felt so loved and just appreciated the things people were saying was just so amazing. So first off, I just want to say thank you to all of you guys for making it super, super special. I mean, on the Twitter side.
Awesome.
So on the, the live side, I was supposed to jump off the stratosphere and I was all for it, you guys. I was ready, but everything was going so good. I was watching, other people jump off, and when it got to my turn, I just could not bring myself to do it. And so in return, I did get a 2 chicken to fly voucher. That is good for, it doesn't ever expire. So I have forever to figure out if I'm ever going to do it again. But yeah, it includes a photo, my video, and the jump. So
Are you going to frame that voucher?
You know what? That's funny. So like after I decided I didn't do it, and I'll get into like more of the details of why I didn't do it in a second. But I called my mom because my mom has always been like one of my biggest cheerleaders. And so she was really scared for me to do it, but she was really like, this will be good for you. This is just okay. Everything's going to be fine. And so when I called her and said, hey, so it didn't happen. Well, okay, but what happened? And I just kind of told her the story, and she goes, I think you need to frame that just so that you can forever say you tried and you didn't do it. So if I decide that I'm never going to do it, or actually I should keep it in a frame until I do or don't, I'll have, memories forever of me chicken. But in all honesty, so, you're at the top and you're waiting for others to jump, and like we had others in our group that jumped. One of my friends, he actually went first, and then I was supposed to go second, and then another friend was supposed to go after me. So my first friend did great. Like he was great. I don't even think he screamed. He just they're like 3, 2, 1 fly, and he just stepped off and went,
All graceful like.
Yeah. So, but the problem is you don't get to talk to the person that goes before you because they're already, 108 stories down. And so you can't get, any tips or how was it? Was it as bad as you thought? Like nothing like that. So you're just going blindly to jump. So
108 stories.
God,
108 stories. Yeah. So it was my turn. I had this little jumpsuit on, and I looked about as tiny as can be, and they weighed me, and they're like, okay, you're 57.3. I even have it on my wrist kind of too, because they write it with a permanent marker on your wrist.
Really?
So they can identify the body?
Here, this girl weighs 57.3 kilos, right? So they're like, she weighs 57.3. And he just had this look on his face, you guys. And I was like, is that bad? Am I too heavy? And he was like, I was like, okay. But apparently, they adjust the wire thing to your weight.
Yeah.
You can't be over, I think it was 265 pounds.
Well, I can't do it. Dang it.
Dang.
I want to do it, but I can't do it.
Oh, Shucky Dorn.
the way he was like all concerned, I was like, is that bad? I don't need to go. So that was like the first thing. And he was like, no, you're good. So I put on this cute little jumpsuit and they put this harness thing on me. And then you get in a separate elevator and you go all the way to the top. And so we're up there and I'm watching like through the glass and I can see down and like you can kind of see, the person before you jump. And I was fine. I was completely calm. Everything was great. And then they're like, okay, it's your turn. And, they do checks. And one thing that was really like kind of comforting, I guess, is they have like 3 or 4 people going through the whole process of checks. And so it's very redundant, but it's like, thank God, because they don't want you to splat, right? So still at that point, doing all their checks, making sure I'm all like snug in my little harness. And I'm completely calm. I'm like, I can do this. They open those damn doors and you have to go out to the platform. Still, I'm fine. I'm like calm as can be. And he's, checking and you have to hold on to the rail. And then he's like, okay, now, put your left foot over here and put your right foot over here and just look out. So I get to the edge of the platform and I was stiff as a board. And I felt like, holy crap, I can't do this. And so he counted down the 3, 2, 1 fly. And I was holding on so tight. I was like, I can't do it. And he's like, okay, you'll be fine. I promise it'll be fine. Take a step back. So I took a step back and I turned sideways and was holding onto the rail. And he's like, okay, I'm going to give you just a little nudge. You don't even have to step out. And I was like, I said, you're going to push me? And he's like, I'm not going to push you. I'm just going to kind of guide you out there. And I was like, no, you're not. I'm not doing this. And he was like, it'll be fine. I will just help you. And he had like a hold of the harness in the back and he was kind of like pushing me out. And I kid you not, my toes are still sore, you guys. I was on my tippy toes at the very edge of that platform and resisting him pushing me off. And he was like, all you have to do is let go. And I said, I'm not doing this. I'm done. Get me down. I'm done. And I felt like I could breathe. It was the scariest thing I've done in a very long time that I just didn't know I had a fear of. Yeah. I think the fear hit me at that moment and I felt like I couldn't breathe. I just was panicking really, really bad. And so I just was like, I'm done. It is what it is. And to be honest, like, there was people, there's a lot of people that watch the jumpers because there's like a bar restaurant thing up there. Yeah. And so all these people were out there and they're like, you could do it, cheering me on and stuff. And when I came out, every single one of them gave me a hug and they're like, we wouldn't have done it either. Oh, damn, and so it didn't happen. I have my voucher.
Souvenir.
If I decide to do it, when they say that you hear that saying, your life flashes before your eyes, I kid you not, it kind of did. It really made me start thinking about the important things and what if something goes wrong and what's going to happen to my daughter. I mean, it was like a whole rush of just all the things that if I was gone, this is, everything would go, would be wrong. And so I don't know how I'm going to get over this. I did, tend to drink away my shame last night. So I am.
We were wondering if you're going to have sunglasses is going to be like Weekend at Bernie's. Prop you up on a couch.
I literally got up I got up about 8 o'clock because we're an hour behind my real time here in Vegas. And so I got up at 8 and I was like, oh my gosh, I got to get ready for the podcast. I just got out of the shower and kid you not, did my makeup real quick. My hair's still wet and I just was, it is what it is.
Well, at least you remember to get dressed. That's a plus.
Yeah.
So do they still have the ejector seat on top of the Stratosphere?
Oh,
yeah. I've been on that.
I have too. I've been on that, and then they have this like roller coaster thing that goes around, and it's like off of the.
I've been on that too.
I've been on that one, and then they have the Space Needle where they shoot you up and then you come down and go back up and go down, right? So
Yeah, I've done
done
that.
all of those, and not one. I would go right now and do that and not be scared at all. And to be honest,
Oh no, I'd
the
still be
one
scared.
that has that seat that like shoots you off the building and then comes back, that one has broken many times. Like people have got stuck. And I am
Oh,
still
That
not
would
scared
suck.
to do that.
I won't do that one.
Jeez.
I've done the one where it shoots you straight up. I've done the roller coaster. It looks like a little kid ride. I assure you, it is not. I won't do any of them again. And I will not bungee jump off the side of the stratosphere.
No.
How many stories did you say it was? 108?
108.
Yeah, it is tall.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
It's that one monument in Vegas where I don't care where you're at, you can see it, and it looks like it's just right there because it's so big.
Yeah.
But I've walked there before from like Caesars.
It's the farthest and it's the worst walk ever.
It is so far away. By the time you get there, you
It
just need to
looks so
drink.
close, and you're like, I'm almost there. I gotta be almost there, and you're not.
No, and then when you
still
get
have,
there, you're
a
like,
good 30 more
oh,
minutes
man.
to walk. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're glad you had a good time. Even though you failed, I would have failed right beside you, because no way in hell am I doing that ever. But speaking, go ahead, Holly.
Oh no, I was gonna say I can't say like I had such a good time and I had such a good birthday that kind of just put like a damper on it. But I am very competitive, and so the fact that I didn't do it is irking me inside so bad that it's almost like I still have 2 more days to try this. Like to see if I can do it, because
Greg will do it with you.
I'm just not a quitter, damn it.
Well, here's the thing. We've hinted around this for a little while, but today we were going to kind of let everybody know. So in 7 weeks, whatever it may be, we are going to actually have our 1-year anniversary of the podcast, and we're celebrating that by going to Vegas. So all 4 of us will be in Vegas, and we've invited all of our previous guests to come out and join us. And not all of them can make it. We totally understand. We still don't know exactly who's all going to be there, so we're not going to announce that yet. But if you don't do it in the next 2 days, Holly, we might be able to do it in about 7 weeks.
What do you want to do? The eating contest and then bungee jump off the side?
Yeah.
You guys do it, I'll do it.
I'm too big.
Like everybody has to?
I won't do it. So Greg can.
I hate heights. That's like my number one fear.
I'll push you off if you
Number one.
Caleb will just throw you off without a
bungee cord. If you knock me out and push me off, then video it so there's proof, and I'd be like, sweet, I did it.
No, you'll die because he's not hooking you to a bungee cord.
I can't hear you.
Oh. Yeah.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, no, I feel like if they allowed like your friend or somebody to go in with you, like to give you that courage, it would be easier, but it's not.
Go.
It's you and strangers who push you.
No, she just said it's not easier.
I won't do it. I'm your friend, Holly. I would do almost anything for you, but not jump off the stratosphere.
If I jumped, would you really jump?
Excuse me.
I want to say yes, I would, but I mean, I said that with my other friends that did it, and look what happened.
Because I'm not jumping. So
We'll go live. I'll film it live while you guys do it from behind the glass.
They will not let you have your cell phones.
Oh.
That's like the video, because the
Nobody's
video
gonna tell Caleb no.
Oh.
You're right. Right.
He's like, I'm gonna film this.
That's not a cell phone.
Yeah.
No,
Take it
make
from me.
Take off everything. I couldn't have any jewelry on. You can't even have receipts in your pockets.
Really?
And so I was going to actually joke yesterday and be like, okay, you guys, I didn't get to do it because they made me take off my tiara because I got a cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my mom, she's so sweet. She sent me my 40 and Fabulous shirt, and then got me this cute little tiara that had the 40 on it and a sash. And so I was gonna say, well, I was gonna do it, but they made me take off my tiara, and that was a no-go. Like that was gonna be my excuse, but.
Well, I think there's a chance that when we film our 40th anniversary stuff, that there'll be some things that people are going to chicken out of. So I don't think that you'll be the only one feeling shame the next day.
I don't feel shame about it.
But one thing that we are going to do when we're out there is Caleb and Holly are going to have an eating contest.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I can't wait to film that and
ready.
to share that with everybody. That'll be fun. But before we go any further, too, let's talk about crypto. Because last week we skipped out on the crypto part, mainly because there wasn't a whole lot to talk about. And I didn't really want to talk about it. So sometimes we do what Josh wants to do.
We do what we want.
Yeah.
We're rebels.
Throw it on the ground. We did get snacks for Holly's birthday.
Yeah, you go right ahead. I'm saving my appetite for pizza buffet.
All right, well, me and Caleb will. Here, do you want a heart?
But no, Holly, before I forget, we did ship you something for the Vegas trip for our anniversary. That Friday, or maybe we'll do it Thursday when we go to Fremont Street. We're all going to kind of dress alike, but each thing has its own theme. You'll see when you get it.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
cute.
You're just munching
I'm all
on
for it.
Reese's Hearts.
Like,
I don't think you're actually doing it because it was Holly's birthday. I just think you're hungry.
No,
I'm
it's for Holly's
starving.
birthday, for real. It was for you.
Yeah, we got to rush this podcast so you can go eat breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
And we can have pizza
bad.
buffet.
Oh, yeah.
I know you guys go to your pizza.
Yeah. So let's talk about crypto real fast.
Right.
Two big things that I think happened that we need to at least talk about, and I kind of want we're going to do this a little different. I want your guys' input. So Safemoon came out with their video 2 days ago, March 1st. It was an hour long. Before I tell you what I thought, first of all, raise your hand. Did you watch it?
No.
All right, so half of us watched the video.
I got input from you guys.
Holly, what did you think about the video?
Okay, so first off, the video quality and the way it was all put together was amazing.
Makes me jealous.
Like, right, it is so good. That was just really awesome. And then there's always Mr. Adult's voice. That's just so dang soothing and pulse. So soothing. Like, I can't even get over how great their voices are.
Yeah.
But to me, it was a lot of, it was more of a recap of everything that they're working on that we've kind of already known.
It wasn't more of a recap. It was a recap.
Yeah, but I kind of am like, okay, so do I feel that way because I am so involved and I keep, up to date so much on everything going on with Safemoon that to me, that's a recap. But to new people, it was amazing. Yeah. It's like, here's everything we're working on, we're doing in this like amazing video, whatever you call it. I don't even know what it's called, but like this whole montage of shit, like it was amazing.
I like it. I like it. They'd have titled that. I don't watch it.
This is why we love you, Holly.
I would definitely watch that.
I can see, because I've gotten like mixed reviews from a lot of people. Some people are like, it was amazing, and then others were like, it was stuff we already knew. But I do kind of feel like it was stuff we already knew because we are, we know everything about what's going on with Safemoon.
Yeah.
And so we keep up to date, but it was more for the people who aren't so involved. I think that if I wasn't and I just needed a recap, that's what I needed to go see. Yeah,
I think Josh 2 years ago, I would have been floored. Like, wow, okay, this is look at all this stuff. But Josh that keeps up with things basically daily,
right?
It was a recap, and they didn't promise anything more than a recap. So I'm not upset by it, right? There were some people out there, if we're being honest, which we want to try to be honest all the time, that was like, oh, that's bullcrap. It's the same stuff we already knew. Okay, yeah, it was, but it was a refresher. I'm hoping what it is a refresher because they're getting ready to launch some things. And so it's like, here's where we were. And then, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks later, here's this. Right. I did like the fact that we found out Operation Phoenix is still a thing. Because we haven't heard anything about that in forever, right? Like, I can't even tell you. It may have been a year since we've heard anything about it. Yeah. I don't know, but excuse me. So that was good. I did like that.
That was like, well, other than, okay, so there's two things that I got really excited for. And Operation Phoenix, just the simple fact that he said Operation Phoenix is still a thing. I was like, hell yes. Like, that was the best part, because it's like, you do, from the people the naysayers, they're like, oh, what's with Operation Phoenix? That's out of the water. Well, this kind of just said it's still a thing. I do want to know more about what Operation Phoenix entails, because I'm not 100% sure what it is. But I feel like that's going to come in time. And then they did say it may get a name change.
Yeah.
Well, there's that. But I really enjoyed, and I think it's just the humanity part of me. I really enjoyed the section or the segment where they talked about planting trees and giving water to, I think it was like Lithuania or somewhere, Tanzania. Oh, was it? Where was Tanzania was one of them, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Something.
That was 2 days ago.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It happened.
Somewhere in Africa.
I like the whole giving back is something that I love more than anything. Yeah. I mean, to me, like with Glow, for instance, that's why I fell in love with Glow, is because it's helping people. And the fact that they touched, kind of a lot on what they're doing about planting trees and giving I just like, it gets my heart like, okay, their hearts are in the right place as well. Like, and it aligns with me. And it just gave me that. And this is just me because I am, I like the nice stuff. So I don't know. I really enjoyed that part and just hearing all about it.
Okay, so I'm going to come from it from a different view, which is going to make me look like a jerk. Okay? So be it.
You don't need to. Like, it's okay.
Absolutely. So we're going to be transparent and honest.
Let's do this.
I love all that stuff too. Okay? I really do. I just couldn't help with, like, my first thought being, all that stuff is great. How about we do that when people aren't so down? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's get products released that helps the price get back, not be 80% down, and then we start doing more humanitarian things. Because there are a lot of people that have lost faith because they are so much down. People, I know people personally that sold at an 80% loss that, I don't know, might buy back in at some point, but they're not going to do it right now. And the last thing they want to talk about is planting 500 trees, because that's not free. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it makes complete sense.
Yeah, so I get it. I'm happy for all that stuff. But I'm also was thinking, yeah, that's cool, but how about we do that with some of the proceeds whenever this thing is rocking and rolling again? That's it. I know makes me sound like a jerk.
It's a great time to plan, right?
Right.
I think that the majority are with you, honestly. And then, you have your others that are more on my side that I just feel like, for me at least, I knew what I was getting into. I understand things take a lot of time. And so for me, I kind of feel like, well, while we're waiting for all of this is what we're doing. So this is what we're doing as well. And so it doesn't take away, for me at least, that they're not doing anything in the background, that they do have plans, that things are going to come out. But I like that they're doing additional things while we wait for things to be released. Does that make sense?
Yep. Yeah. And I get that. Yep. I don't know. We've been exposed to so much negativity over the last, I don't know, let's just say year, okay? Because before that, in the bull market, there wasn't so much negativity. I guess part of my brain just went, here's the talking point. People are going to be upset about this and say we're spending money on things whenever the token is at a certain price. And so I'm with you. I'm not upset about it, but my brain did kind of go that route for a second. Like, okay,
because people are haters.
Like, the timing may not be perfect for that. So,
well, I think one thing that is really hard about that is, when you have the opinion that we have, we're cool, we're gonna wait, we're whatever,
and to be completely,
it's more like, oh crap, man, here comes even more negativity. that you have to deal with. And
Yeah.
you know, I get what you're saying, because it's like you almost take on a responsibility to fight that negativity.
Yeah.
But I think one thing everybody should remember is that this is an investment.
Yep.
This is something that like you have no control over, just like you have no control over what you buy in just the stock market.
Mhm.
What happens to it, you know, you don't know. You get in hoping it's going to do something and then it tanks, but you're not following it as much on Twitter, so you don't get that negativity all the time, but it's everywhere, right? It's every company has it, and every product has it. And so even, I mean, just getting yourself outside of Twitter or crypto, period, just real life, you're going to have that negativity and those people, naysayers. So it's kind of, I get where you're coming from 100%, because I feel like there's more people that feel that way that don't necessarily want to voice it either.
Yeah, and I think that's what I'm going to try to do a better job of in what we do in this podcast, is just be even more transparent than I have before. And on that note, I still believe in the project. These guys can vouch for it. Every 2 weeks, I am reinvesting in Safemoon. Like, that's just part of what I am doing.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Greg, he knows better.
Reinforcement. I was just
Because right now my bridge broke, and so I'm using him as a bridge.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So he knows, because he's like, is this going to affect my taxes? Anyways, but so we're all in, right? Like, I keep putting money into it. I'm continually building my bag. But the more I get in, the more I'm like, oh, now I'm seeing like this is where this negativity is going to come from, or this or that. So, but I'm still patient. I still think that there's things coming. We will see. I wish they came out 6 months ago. I wish the price was 1,000 times where it was when I bought in.
Yeah.
But that's not the reality we're in right now.
Right.
So
everybody always wants it now. That's the society we live in.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
This isn't 1950 anymore.
And normally I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
But when we combat the negativity of whatever, and I don't even mean Safemoon, because I have conversations with people outside this studio, and they don't necessarily even know what Safemoon is, but they know what cryptocurrencies are, and so they're still FUD when it just comes to cryptocurrencies in general.
Yeah.
And so I guess you just kind of start building up your force field, and you know, you got your shield and your sword, and you're like, all right, let's go, you know. But yeah, so we'll see how that all turns out. I mean, I think that hopefully they're headed forward, and that we will have more exciting stuff to talk about, even hopefully by the end of this month, right?
Yes.
So,
Oh yeah.
but speaking of cryptocurrencies and Safemoon, one of the things that we've really been going back and forth on between the four of us is that Twitter does a really good job of putting people in bubbles. Right?
Yes.
Like, and I get it. So I don't have to see a bunch of crap that I don't care about.
Yeah.
But one of the things that we're going to try to do over the next several weeks is break that bubble. Oh, nice sound effect.
You like that?
Yeah, pop that bubble. So we are, as a whole, and I'm not saying that everybody that watches this podcast is this way, but as a whole, we are not just invested in the BSC chain.
Right.
And so
It
we
says
are going to go
crypto,
outside of that. And we don't have any names to announce to you right now, but there are some names that we are targeting to get on as guests that you will see as outside of that bubble. But we're going to do that so that we can bring you perspective from other blockchains, like cryptocurrencies as a whole. Yeah. And I'm really excited about that, but I kind of thought maybe this would be a great opportunity to let people that are watching know that that's kind of our goal and our aim is to get outside of that bubble.
Yeah. And that's how we started, really. It wasn't just about one specific here.
Well, I was going to say, I feel like I may have been the reason we got so deep into BSC.
It's your fault.
It's all my fault. Because I mean, that's because like when we go back to the bubble, I mean, I'm invested in widespread. However, and this is like something that the people that I get along with and have met and all of that are all within the BSC. So for me, it's like that's where my friends are, right?
Yeah.
Like, but I'm such a people person that I would love to meet people from other chains. I mean, just doing their own thing, because I want to know, like, so what's the difference? What is, so good about this chain opposed to this one? Like, I for myself want the education
Right.
to get outside that bubble. Because I mean, BSC, I don't know everything, but I know enough that I want to start comparing. But how do you compare if you don't know what a different project, what different chains do?
And I think sometimes too, whenever you start talking about that, and you have one guest on, and then that makes somebody else want to come on, and it's not a bad thing, but we've kind of fallen under the Safemoon umbrella, not just even the BSC chain. Like, there's a bunch of projects out there on the BSC chain that we haven't even talked about.
That's true.
And so not only will we go to other chains, but we will also be exploring projects that are outside of that umbrella, which I hopefully people will enjoy, because I think that people get a little bit tired of talking about the same thing over and over and over again, and being 100% transparent. So do I.
Well, I mean, so I'm with you. Like, there's people, they're my friends that, some people are my friends that hold spaces. I don't go into spaces anymore because it's the same exact host. It's the same exact topic. And it's like, I'm not learning anything new. And it's the same exact audience. So in order to get the word out, you have to go beyond your boundaries. You can't, because it is the same people in those spaces every single day talking about exactly the same thing. And no offense, like, to the hosts that want to do this every day or whatever, more power to you. It's great because somebody has to do it for the new people, but kind of look at your audience. If it's the same people, you're doing something wrong. Period.
Which is exactly what we've been talking about behind the scenes. So,
like, I hate to say that because it is hard work to host. I get it. I've done it before. But why do you want it to be an echo chamber?
Right.
That
Which is what we're trying to get away from.
Right.
Exactly.
And those spaces should want new people every time, not the same audience. I mean,
and it's not like we're going to abandon the BSC chain or the Safemoon umbrella, because
always.
And so that we will come back to that, and some of the people we've been in touch with, I would be super excited to have them on. Then is completely BSC chain and completely Safemoon umbrella. As we work towards some of those goals too, we're just going to broaden our reach, and so be on the lookout for that, because I think more of that is needed. And I think when it comes to us, it's needed, because hopefully this comes off as that we're having a good time, right? Because we are. We all enjoy this. But there's a lot of stuff that goes into behind the scenes of that too. And to do the same thing over and over and over again, for me personally, gets a little redundant, especially in this market where not a lot's going on. And so we're going to branch out, and we're going to see some of that. But we're also going to branch out and get out of our comfort zone when it comes to some of the other segments that we have and things like that too. So whenever, and maybe for sake of time, it won't always be the same 3 to 4 different segments or this or that. But because we've got one that we talked about doing that, honestly, I think for the sake of the time of this podcast, we probably won't do today.
Oh, yeah.
So
speed this up.
We're going to save that for probably next week, and it's going to be just different things that are happening and things like that. So just wanted to share that with everybody. We are going to do a video game giveaway today.
Oh, yeah.
So at some point during this podcast, there will be a video game controller.
Yes.
That's going to be up. If you send us a timestamp of that controller, and we will... you will be enrolled in the drawing, and we will do that, and we'll announce the winner next week. What are the games that we're giving away?
Oh, yeah. By the way, Holly, We forgot to tell you, but
It's
in
in
Vegas.
Vegas.
There's Steam games. It's a Steam redemption, but it's GreedFall and Backbone.
And so whoever wins will get to choose.
Right.
Yep. So send in your timestamps, and we will get that rolling. We'll announce the winner next week. And
Wait, timestamps of what?
of where the video game controller's at in the podcast.
Oh shit, it's hidden.
it's gonna be a
Well,
hidden
it's
one,
not
like the
really
turkey.
going to be hidden. It'll be
Play with the
obvious.
turkey. It'll be pretty big.
But you're going to have to watch the podcast to win.
Not the one that's already in there. Not the
the
image
other
that's
hidden.
Not
already-
the unicorn.
Not the unicorn that's there for a half a second in
Yeah.
every
No, this
podcast.
one will be
Every
on the
single
screen
one.
for a while, and you will be able to see it and just send a picture of that moment and that you saw it, and you'll be enrolled in the drawing, and we'll do it next week and give the choice of whatever game they want. So each one of those games is about $35 on Steam. So they're good games. And we're going to do that from time to time. Maybe not every week, but we'll do that from time to time too, just to kind of help out with the community.
But
So
maybe every week. We
So-
don't know.
with that being said, I think it's about Holitivity time. Are you ready to go from Vegas?
Oh, I'm so ready. I'm so ready and super excited about today's because today's Holitivity is brought to you by our whiskey girl.
Yay!
Hey, you guys know she's one of my favorites. So
Yeah, ours too.
So the other day she posted, "Good morning. I hope some people step on Legos." And then she posted a quote or a meme that says, "I look at people sometimes and think, really, that's the sperm that won?"
Love it. Love it.
So I love me some whiskey because she is my spirit animal, that whiskey girl, I
Yeah,
swear.
there you go.
My favorite.
That's yes.
So, thank you, Whiskey, for sharing your positive words with us. I agree with you 100%.
Yes, that
Um,
makes my day.
It made my day.
Yeah, I love the fact that Holitivity took a weird turn on your birthday in Vegas.
Yep.
Oh,
You know, I don't know. Like I can't wait. So I was at the volcano thing last night at the Mirage. Like
Yeah.
they were doing the volcano show. And one of my friends got a really good picture of me and I'm like this and fire is coming out of my hands.
Oh, cool.
So I'm like, this would be a good way to just flip the script completely. Like,
all
here
right.
he comes, right?
Holly spewing fire.
The shift is happening.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna have her send it to me because it is a really good picture. It's pretty cool, but the timing was absolutely perfect. So
There's a lot of cool people that we've met through this journey, but Whiskey is one of those people that I absolutely. She's like top 5 that I can't wait to meet in person.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. I can't wait.
she is gonna be my drinking partner, and we're gonna cause a lot of chaos because we are chaos. And I know that she's the
Chaos.
one person that I would just. It would feel like she's, just my best friend, and we would just be chaos together.
I feel
And I
like
can't-
there's going to be some babysitting involved when that happens that Caleb and I are going to have to partake in. They're like, no, you guys cannot do
Watch
that.
and be like, these girls are crazy.
Yeah, just Caleb will carry you around like this. Like, all right, guys, I'm going to set you down over here. Be good.
Well,
Yeah.
Now drink.
Did you know that Whiskey is pretty short too?
I
Like she's
know.
not me short, but she's not tall.
Yeah.
No, I think Caleb can handle you guys. I think he can
Yeah,
corral you. Until you got tired of it and be like, I'm going away. Josh, it's your turn. Tag in.
Yep,
see.
she is definitely like on my list of so excited to hang out with her. Yeah, because she'll say all the stuff that I can't say, and so but I'll like root her on, right? Like, yeah, say it.
Give her a little nudge.
I have your back if needed.
If needed, yeah.
But you say it.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites, and I try really hard to to join their spaces and stuff because their spaces are really funny to me, and I just enjoy their conversation. But life has just been so busy, and so I feel like I haven't put in enough effort to support them, and I really, really need to try, because they are my favorite people. That whole little team of the chaotic exposure, they're just the coolest people.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that because I've been feeling the exact same way. Life has been just crazy, and I'm not in their Discord as much as I used to be, and I still try to get in their spaces, but I can't always go up and talk with them. But that's something I'm hoping will change as soon as next week. Like, things should start to slow down a little bit, so hopefully I'll be able to be around a little bit more.
That'll be good.
But for sake of time, I think it is time for Caleb's choice.
Oh, is it that
It's
time?
about that time. It's time for Caleb's choice.
His choice.
His rules.
All right. What do you got for us this week, Caleb?
All right. Saturday night, Travis Kelce is going to host SNL. Who is your favorite SNL actor
Of all time?
of all time?
Oh,
Adam
of all
Sandler.
time?
Adam Sandler, hands down.
I'm going to let you go first, Holly, before I say mine.
I feel like, is it Tina? No, it's not Tina Fey. So it's Will. Why
Ferrell?
can't? Yes, Will Ferrell, and I can't remember the actress name when they're Spartan cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wonderful segments. I cannot believe I got rid of those. But
I don't know what her name
I
is.
know who you're talking about. I don't know
Sherry
her name either.
O'Terry.
Yeah, Sherry O'Terry.
oh yeah, I would have never got that. But
would've got that
those as the cheerleaders, all-time favorite. Like, I literally still go back and watch that segment.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite segment on there.
That is a good one. I know which one you're talking about.
Who's yours?
Phil Hartman.
Okay. Mine was, he was classic.
Yeah, I like him.
Mine was probably between him and Dana Carey. What's that? How you say it?
Dana Carvey. Dana Carvey.
Dana Carvey,
yeah.
that's what it is. Dana Carvey was just like funny in everything that he did.
Yeah.
But is it better than Chris Farley? Like, I feel like you have Chris Farley for me, and then
Chris Farley was great.
yeah, Dana Carvey, and then like everyone else, sort of like there's a pyramid there. I mean, there's some people I don't really care for, but
Longevity.
I would
though.
choose him as my number 2.
Dano's there longer.
yeah, I have to. Man, it's hard for me to vote anything over Chris Farley, but I got to go with Dana.
All right.
Okay. All right. What word or phrase do you use instead of cussing?
Instead
Like,
of cussing,
it could be like a made-up word or anything. Like I use Monkey George quite a bit.
That's true. You
I
do
just
say
do.
Monkey George a
you
lot.
say a lot of
I say a
random
lot of
words,
random-
like, yeah.
Yeah.
PG.
You mix some of them are cuss words though.
Sometimes.
I say spit instead of shit.
Okay.
Sometimes, depending on who's around. Spit. If there's kids around, I'll say spit. I mean, they know what I wanted to say, but
I usually
still.
just try not to talk.
Okay.
You try not to talk.
Yeah.
You just keep it in
if
your
I'm
head.
getting to that point, it's just like,
You can just read
Turn
it on
it
your
off.
face.
Jeez.
Like, he's cussing right now in his head.
Yeah.
what about you, Holly?
Oh, I mean, I say shoot or dang it. I say dang it a lot.
You do say dang it a lot.
Yeah, I say dang it a lot. Or I'll say F because I don't
that.
like to say the F word, so I'm like effing F. Yeah.
Yeah, after that.
Yeah.
All right. My last one for today is if we brought back the taste test challenge again, what would you want to try again, or like retry, or just try altogether?
Retry.
First off, it's not dead. It will be back.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Um,
It will be.
But
Something new or something we've already had. What would you guys want
I'm
to
not
try?
trying anything we've already done before.
The spicy jalapeno cotton candy?
Eat that lunch again.
What's that?
What?
Lunch was really good.
Oh,
Ass munch?
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
Aspen's good.
mouthful.
I'd eat mouse.
It's just weird to say those
Yeah.
words. It was really good.
We could try the dill pickle flavor.
Oh, Greg, no, never again.
What? Never?
What do-
Don't
what
ever
do
say
you
I'd
never.
try the Kool-Aid pickles or something like that. Whatever those are called.
Oh, the
Kool-Aid. You
pickles?
would
Yeah.
We
drink
haven't
the
done those
Kool-Aid,
yet.
wouldn't
Yeah,
you?
So
I think
something
those would
new.
be good.
Yeah.
you, Greg?
Damn. Spit.
There's your daughter's moment to go, oh.
Oh, yeah.
Monkey George.
What about you, Holly? What's something that we have had or something that you would try that we haven't tried?
So have had again ass munch. Loved it. Liked it. It sounds so ridiculous.
No, not at all.
I mean, that's like I would pick like
Frog legs.
no,
Grass soda.
no, that was terrible too. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of open. Oh, there's people like yelling in the hallway. I don't know I would want to try. I feel like I need to come up with something and send you guys something.
Yeah.
There we go.
Surprise you, opposed to you surprising me.
Yeah.
I'm down.
I'm just I would have to come up with something because I feel like there's a lot of things that I would try, but yeah, I don't know.
I'd be down with that. You send us something because I'm probably not too scared of anything that you'd be willing to try.
No.
No, I know you guys because you guys are like it's easy. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna be as much. I think I was the one that picked that.
It was. Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah. I think the squid jerky and the
Squid
alligator jerky wasn't bad.
Yeah,
The alligator is better than the squid.
Oh no, the squid was.
I don't like the squid.
Alligator was not too bad, but again, as soon as I thought about alligator, I was like, oh, this is bad. But the squid was horrible. Like that was nasty.
Yeah. Holly, what's your question? I'm trying to get my brain prepared.
Okay, so actually this isn't that bad. It actually is related to the fact that I didn't jump. So I want to know if you put it out there like I did that you were going to jump and you backed out, would you be honest that you backed out or would you say you jumped?
No, I would be honest.
I'll be honest.
Oh, I would totally be honest.
Yeah.
Even when it makes me look like an idiot, I'm always honest.
Yeah. I don't mind being an idiot.
Yeah.
I mean, my answer was to be honest. But I can tell you it crossed my mind a little bit because I'm like, how nobody even knows. I would just say that like the video malfunction because I was a little bit worried about the like feedback I was gonna get. And there were those jerks out there. One specifically that called me a chicken shit.
Oh,
It
Really? Someone called you a chicken
Dano?
shit right then?
So Dano is another guy. He called me a chicken shit, but he's my friend. I know him. We talk.
Oh.
I'm not referring to him. There's one, jerk out there.
I could
that
guess
felt
who it
like that
was.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's, what space he's from. Like he's just not a good person.
Yeah.
I did not see that he had said that,
It
but
was his opportunity to say, he said, who would have thought Holly is a chicken shit? And my response, yeah, I guess I am.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Okay.
it happened. It's life.
Yeah.
Where are you at? Why aren't you up there? Let's see you jump.
Yeah.
So
right. I'm sure he has a fear.
Worried, honestly,
something.
about the jerks that were going to come after me and like use that as a leverage to spud me and be an asshole. And so it did cross my mind because of people like him.
Yeah. They just
Like,
have no life,
shame on-
Holly.
Like, shame on you. At least I was honest. And
Yeah.
I came out and said I didn't do it. But I can tell you it did cross my mind to just say I did it in the video malfunction. Like,
always
Yeah.
be honest, always be
Be
true.
yourself.
I agree.
I'll
It
never
was
forget-
just
like those
all
other
said and
people.
done, that was like the best route I could have took. There's just no reason to be like I did it and have to come up with a story and remember that story and nah.
Yeah.
It's too much for me. Honesty is easier.
Yeah.
I'll never
would
forget when I
just-
was 16 years old, I ran a stop sign on my driver's license test, and so I failed. In Missouri, anyways, if you ran a stop sign, you failed. And it was a really weird deal, and it was hidden by a flower truck on a square. It was stupid, but whatever. And on the way home, my dad told me, he's like, listen, we can go take this tomorrow, and nobody has to know that you failed. And if they ask, we'll just say that for whatever reason you couldn't do the driving part today. And I was like, no, I'd rather just tell them. And I'll never forget, I think probably that was one of the proudest moments my dad had ever had, just because I just chose honesty. And so kind of from that point on, I mean, not that before that I was lying about everything, but from that point on, it was just like, yeah, I don't have to remember a backstory. I just going to be honest. And I walked in, all my friends, because they're all excited. And I said, yeah, I failed that. I ran a stop sign. Nobody gave me a hard time. I took it 2 days later, passed it, not a big deal. And
Wow.
just might as well be honest.
He failed his first test.
I got 100 on the written test.
Man, what a pathetic loser.
Yeah, I'll kick you in the jump later.
Who in their right mind runs a stop sign?
Okay.
Yeah. What the?
Do you want the diagram of what happened?
I mean, it's great to be honest.
Yes.
So,
But
it's a city square, okay? And pulling up into traffic like this, okay? And there's no stop signs at the other two corners.
Okay.
But my corner had a stop sign, and there was a big box truck for a flower shop parked in front of it. So
couldn't
I
see it.
pulled up really slow, and it's not like I just ran through it. And then I looked, there's nobody, had my blinker on, and I didn't come to a complete stop, and they failed me.
Yeah.
well,
Funny
So
story. So last night we were in an Uber, and I was, as we're sitting there in the car, I was just on my phone answering Twitter, all that good stuff. And we get out of the car, and my friend was like, "That driver was wild," and I was like, "What?" I didn't even realize what was happening. He was like, he ran 6 stop signs. He didn't even stop. He just kept going.
dang.
Yeah, that. Mhm.
Yeah,
It
people
happens
in Vegas drive weird.
get you there.
They're crazy here.
Yep.
What? Nothing.
Why are you
What?
looking at us weird like
Yeah,
that?
what the?
Let me see something real quick.
Oh, he's got to do something. Oh. Oh, what's
You guys
this?
keep talking.
I have no idea.
Holy shit, that's from a long time ago. This is for me, dude. I
From
mailed you a letter.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did, look.
Ow, you just paper cutted me.
King.
That's like from 2 years ago.
What is it? Let's see what Greg sent me.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Josh, gay boy. Caleb.
It says Josh
Wiener
equals
boy.
gay boy and Caleb equals wiener boy.
What?
And he mailed this to me.
Email it.
Boy.
April
B-O-I.
April 11th, 2022.
You dated the letter even?
No, it's postmarked.
Postmark.
Sending letters. I'm confused.
I don't know.
Because it's Greg.
I wasn't drinking back then, a year
So
ago. I
let's
quit
do
drinking.
truth or dare. Because we're running out of time. Her friends are going to kill her. 'Cause
Okay.
She's supposed to be meeting up with him real
Oh,
fast.
yeah, okay.
Supposed to go to breakfast.
Yeah.
You
So
guys, you had 20 minutes.
Oh,
What?
crap.
We still have 20 more minutes.
No, don't you have 20 minutes until it closes? The
Oh,
pizza place?
no, we got an hour.
Oh, no, we're
we have
good.
an hour and 20 minutes.
Okay.
Truth or dare?
I looked at my
Because
time.
we're not on your
Yeah,
time.
your time.
I forgot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Truth or dare, huh? Powered
Yeah.
by.
Chaotic.
Chaotic exposure. I was pulling up your stuff because you didn't have it on your phone.
I do. It's right here. Who's going first?
Holly.
Holly is. It's her birthday.
Okay.
And she has to
Okay.
do dare.
Yeah, I'll do. Off the thing. No. Okay, I'll do dare.
Actually, only Holly gets to do it today.
Oh, crap. It's on the Misfits.
Okay.
Oh. Maybe I didn't have it. Okay, there it is.
Come on, Greg.
Way to be, Greg.
What? Huh?
There's 2 minutes of dead
Dare.
time.
Oh. Who won? Dare? Okay. This is for Holly.
Okay.
Okay, you can't do that one because there's nobody by you. But it said hold hands with the player on your right for 3 minutes. Skip that one.
With this ghost that's right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Change your status to I'm a furry. Deal with it. UWU.
What? I have to post that or what?
Yeah, change your status to I'm a furry. Deal with it. UWU.
UW.
What is UWU?
I'm
I'm totally out of that loop.
Deal with it. And then what?
UW.
UWU.
What's that stand for?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
I'm a furry, like FURY.
FURRY.
Okay, I'm a furry. Deal with it.
What was the last part?
UWU.
I don't know what that even means, but it's done.
Oh.
I just posted it on Twitter. Can you see it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
it just
yeah.
popped up.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It means
She did it.
it's
What
an
if you're like,
expression
"Your
or
fan gets
admiration
stolen"?
for no. What is that?
Huh?
Hmm?
Oh, there it is. expression of admiration.
No, that's care. I don't. It's slang. Yeah. It means something that is considered cute in text messaging or social media. Wow, I'm old. I had no idea.
Please do this. Neil's always in there.
What does Neil want us
He just
to do?
said, please do this.
Okay.
Oh,
she did.
yeah.
She did it. All right. So,
There.
dare. Caleb's doing a dare. This is great.
Okay.
All right. Text your ex and ask them how's it going.
I don't care.
Oh, spit.
Oh,
So
spit
that's such
for
a
real.
bad idea.
Yeah, this is a bad idea, but it's great.
Uncomfortable.
This makes me uncomfortable.
I know. I was gonna say. I know. It's probably worse for you.
There. I did it.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
Holy cow! I'm proud of you.
All right.
All right, bro. Let me know how she responds.
All right, dare. I'll do dare too, since everybody just ruined their lives.
Everybody just. Oh. Call your crush and serenade them.
Oh yeah.
I don't have a crush. I'm
It
married.
could be your wife.
But she won't.
She can't answer her phone at work. Give me a
Leave her a
different one.
voicemail. You can voicemail
You can
nowadays.
sing your
That's a
voicemail.
thing.
No voice. No, her voicemail's full.
Okay.
Send her a text
Do another
audio.
dare. Do another
There's
dare.
All right.
possibilities here. We can record it in the studio, and I can send
I'm
it
calling
for
her
you.
right now.
Okay.
On speaker.
Well, it's just
Wait,
her
who are you
voicemail.
See if she.
He's supposed to call his crush and serenade them.
I can't let you
Just
guys
don't tell-
listen
don't
to
tell
her
his wife.
stuff because of where she works.
Come on, we wanna listen.
Yeah.
to you.
'Cause
We
she's
don't have to hear
doxed.
her,
Yeah.
but I would really like this serenation to happen.
What are you gonna sing to her?
I don't know how to sing.
I had the time of my life,
Sing it, Greg.
and I never.
She's not gonna answer. If she does, she thinks it's an emergency. She'll be in panic mode.
Leave a voicemail.
If it's not full.
The adventures of life.
Yes. Truth or dare.
Sing only you. That's all I know of can
Her
make.
voicemail's full.
Well, record it.
You can't record it if it's
You can
full.
go text her. Go to text her.
Oh yeah, send her a voice message.
Yeah.
I don't know how to sing.
You
What
just
she
don't want
sent me,
to.
She sent me a picture of a truck.
Serenade it.
That's a nice
Serenade.
truck.
No,
She thinks the
That's the wrong
tractor's
button.
It's that one, I think.
Hold on, it's trying to text everything that we just said out loud. There's like this huge paragraph. Stop doing that.
All right.
No,
There you
it
go.
needs to be like the voice.
All right, everybody, quit talking for a second.
Hit the button over there. Just hit that again.
All right, it won't go away.
That's Josh. That's Josh.
Yeah, now she's gonna want to know what the hell that means.
Well, now you can.
Now what do you do?
The little.
Sing.
This button?
Yeah. Tap and hold it, and then sing.
What
it.
am I supposed to sing?
Happy birthday.
Only you.
I don't know. What's the other words
I
after
don't know,
that?
Holly.
On a boat. Sing I'm on a boat.
No, you gotta serenade. Oh yeah, I guess you can sing whatever you want, but.
What's the?
Boats and hoes.
Boats and hoes, yeah.
I can't sing that to my wife.
Maybe it's cold outside.
Oh yeah.
I'm
It
really having a
is
hard time
cold.
with remembering the words to songs.
Sing the alphabet song.
Maybe it's cold.
Something,
Just
something,
A, B, C, D.
Yeah, sing it.
Here.
Are you going to give me some music background? This is making for great television.
Okay, here. You want to sing? Here, I'll pull you up some karaoke.
See, she's calling me.
Baby, it's
Okay,
cold
here you go.
outside
Do
karaoke.
it. Okay.
Hello? Hold on. Are you there? Hold on. Hey, so I got Truth or Dare on the podcast, and I have to serenade you. Turn that off. I can't hear. What do you want me to sing to you? No, tell me a song
That's
because I
not a
can't
song,
think of
Stephanie.
one.
Shake.
I got you, babe.
I got you karaoke by St.
Do it. Do it.
Are you gonna sing the share part?
I got you, baby.
She would too. She's crazy.
Hold
like
on, I'm gonna put you on speakerphone. Maybe. What's happening with my phone? All right, are you there?
I'm here.
You gonna sing the share part?
No, I told you I am not the one that has to do the dare. It's all you.
True. That's true.
I
you
need
got
the
me.
words. I don't need the.
Say, William. Do you want me to read here?
Start over. It's probably gonna get flagged.
Oh.
All right, I'm gonna sing a few verses for you. Then we gotta go. Young and we don't know. We'll find out until we grow. See, I karaoke. Well, I don't know if all that's true. 'Cause you got me and baby, I got you. Babe. All right, that's it.
All right, I love you. Thank you for the beautiful music.
All right, love you too. Have a great day.
All right,
Bye.
Bye.
What's your dare, Greg?
Yeah, Greg, do your
Oh
stupid
shit!
dare.
I guess I gotta. I hope my. Oh,
I can't find my
it's
other
gonna
my
come back around
headphones.
to me.
Oh.
I'll do random.
No,
You
you're
want dare?
doing
All right,
dare.
dare, fine.
Everybody's doing dare today.
Send your partner a fake breakup message.
I'll do it for you. After I appreciate all she does for me stuff.
Oh, okay, all right. Hold on. Are
I
you all right,
just
Holly?
yelled my laptop with Zions.
You did. She totally, and that's there. It's recorded too.
Has Caleb done one yet?
Yeah.
What was yours?
Text my ex.
Oh yeah,
How's it
Yeah.
going? Or
I can't
something.
believe you did
That
that.
one made me uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like then it made me
breakup
hard
message?
to sing "I Got You, Babe" to my
Say
wife.
dinner
Right,
sucked
right.
last night, and you need to.
I appreciate everything you do for me, but I don't think this is gonna work out.
Oh, wow.
You should put
Okay.
K love you bye.
What's that?
You should have ended it with K love you bye.
She'd be like, did Caleb
Oh.
make you do this?
Is she texting you back?
No,
She
not
doesn't
yet.
care. She's like, thank goodness.
She's
Finally
like,
out of it.
right. Phew.
She'll send you a picture of all your stuff packed already in the yard.
I would do that on purpose. Okay, got your bags at the door.
Yeah.
I'd be just make sure there's one last bag of cookies left. You know, send me off the right way.
All right.
Bon
so
voyage.
I think that was it, right?
Yeah.
Are we done?
That's it.
All
That was what? What did we just
Chaotic.
do?
Truth or dare?
Powered by?
Chaotic exposure. You didn't say it.
I just say powered by.
Chaos. Complete chaos. Holly, enjoy the rest of your time in Vegas. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Can't wait to hang out with you there in a few more weeks.
I'm so
And-
excited.
We lost you.
Oh, I was just
No.
saying I was excited.
You just can't hear.
Oh, these stupid things.
I heard
Technical
you.
difficulties. All right, guys. Have a great weekend and God bless.
Be kind.